So guys who were present in the last class and who have saw the recording, please try this. Fine. Did we do this question? Just a second. No. Check. Please try this question. Once you're done, send the answer on my chat, the Zoom chat. Okay. I will give you 2 more minutes. I think 2 more minutes is enough. Okay, got an answer. Okay, so Tika has given an answer. $50 and 5.5. Okay. Yes, Harsha, correct. Very good. Sadika, I think that's also correct. Sadika and Harsha, correct. Very good. Martin, waiting for you.
Is it multiple choice?
Yeah. It is one correct. It is multiple choice. It is only one correct. Single correct option. Martin, your handwriting cannot be improved now, na? What do you think, Martin? Can it be improved?
Yeah, I can improve.
You can improve. Then,
Yeah.
okay. You think there is improvement required in your handwriting? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I think here and there.
It is required, no?
Yeah.
है ना? So, थोड़ा कोशिश कीजिएगा, please.
Okay, sir.
Even though it is clear, I will not say that it is not clear, but again, it's a bit clumsy type of thing. Martin, can you send me whatever you have done? I think you're stuck now. Yeah. On my WhatsApp, can you send a photo? Whatever you have done.
Like this one's answer?
Yeah. Achha, you sent the answer or what? No, you have not sent the answer. Yeah, this one. You sent me. No, you sent Learnivio, I guess. Please see.
Oh, yeah.
Send it to me. Oh, no. Martin, you made a mistake somewhere, I guess. Can you show me how you have done it?
Yeah, sure.
On WhatsApp, okay. So guys, here, what is molarity mixing? Mainly, we have, first of all, we have 50 ml of 0.5 ml, 0.5 molar. So here we have 0.5 into 50 plus, here we have another solution, which is 0.25 into 150. Okay, now this is representing the number of moles in the first solution, and this is representing the number of moles in the second solution. How? Because molarity is equal to number of moles of the solute divided by volume in solution. And that is why molarity into the volume will be equal to the number of moles of solute. So M1, M into V is equal to number of moles. When we are going to add both of these things, then what should happen? The volume is changing, the molarity is changing, but the number of moles can be directly added. So I can write the number of moles in this resultant solution will be equal to NB. R will be equal to NB1 plus NB2. NBR will be equal to the molarity of the resultant solution multiplied by the volume of the resultant solution, which will be equal to molarity of the first solution multiplied by molarity of the first solution multiplied by volume of the first solution, this quantity, plus M2V2. So M1V1 equal to 0.5 into 50 plus M2V2 is equal to 0.25 into 150. Now, if I write MR, that means I have to divide this by the volume of the resultant solution. So when I'm going to mix 150 ml and 50 ml, then I'm going to get. Oh, we have also water here, no? Okay, fine. So when I'm going to add 150 and 50, then I'm going to get 200 mLs. I will first of all get the resultant solution, then I will add 50 mLs more in order to make it 250. You see the question? Then you have to add water also to make it 250. So MR will be equal to, tell me what will be the answer for this? 0.5 into 50 multiply plus 0.25 into 150. 0.5 into 50 will be equal to how much?
25, sir.
Correct, 25 plus 0.25 into 150.
55.
Sorry. 0.25 into 150 will be equal to
The 37.5.
37.5. 37.5 divided by 200. Okay. So 25, that means we have 20, that will be equal to 57.5, 57.5 plus 2.5, 60, 62.5, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
62.5 divided by 200. Okay. So this is the molarity of the resultant solution. Okay, this is the molarity of resultant solution. Then what do we need? We have to add water in. I have here this is M1 molarity into volume. This is molarity is 62.5 upon 200. And what is the volume? Volume is also 200 ml. I will add 50 ml water to make it 250. Right? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is M1V1, this is M2V2. Now, here M1V1 and M2V2 will be equal. Why? Because the number of moles in the initial and the final solution is same. Number of moles of solute is not increasing or neither it is decreasing. We are not removing solute particles nor we are adding solute particles. Okay, so I can write M1V1 is equal to M2V2. This is for dilution. M1V1 will be equal to 62.5 into 200 divided by 200. This will be equal to M2 and V2 is equal to 250 ml. Right? V2 is equal to 250 ml. So I can write M2 is equal to, this can get cancelled and 250 can get in the denominator. So I will get 62.5 divided by 250. Right? Now, if you divide this value, then you are going to get 0.25. Martin, understood this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
I mean, yeah.
See,
So
there are
where
two
did you
things
get this
happening.
question from?
Where did I get this question from?
Yeah.
This is in, I think, there is a book known as MTG Fingertips.
So we have not solved any type of question like this or related to this in school.
So you have not done anything like this in school.
No.
You should have done, no?
No, we
Wait a
only
second.
use that basic formula.
Yeah, but if you look at, wait a second, let me look at NCERT and then I will tell you.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. So you can get similar type of question in your, do you know there is exemplar also? NCERT exemplar,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So in exemplar, you can get maybe this type of question.
Oh.
Okay. So again, exemplar is also a part of your textbook, right?
But they informed us that they'll be asking questions only from the textbook and not from like any other exemplar or any other book.
Okay, but these things will be used in your 12th standard.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Right.
I mean, I will not suggest to restrict only to what the school is teaching, but you can restrict yourself to NCERT, but both the NCERT textbook and the NCERT exemplar. Okay.
Okay.
So all of those portions should up. You should know those things at least.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not a very advanced topic, by the way. Okay. Simple. These are simple concepts. We will take some extra classes and then आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Don't worry. Right. Okay, Alicia.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write some remarks now. These remarks are for the concentration terms that we have already seen. Please write number 1. The first point is, when we look at the molality, that is small m, it is equal to number of moles divided by the mass of solvent in kg. Now, one thing for Arisha is that when I write solvent, I usually represent by A, and solute I generally represent by B. So when I write NB, that means it is equal to moles of solute
Yeah.
divided by mass of
Solvent.
This should be in kgs. Okay. So mass of solvent in kg, this is molality. As you can see, there is no involvement of volume here, since there is no involvement of volume in molality. It does not change with temperature. Okay, so because as you have not done till now, but you should know that when you heat something, for example, even if you heat water, you can see it rising. Even if you heat milk, you can see it rising. So whenever temperature is increased, what can happen? The volume is going to change. That is why when we have molarity, it is equal to the number of moles of solute divided by the volume of solution in liters. Now this molarity changes with temperature because of involvement of the volume term here. Understood the difference between molality and molarity? Yes or no? Yes, guys, all of you understood this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So right. Therefore, molality is preferred over molarity. Okay. Now write another point. Write the conclusion first of all, then I will make you understand. Okay. When I take 1 molar solution and I take 1 molar solution, then the number of moles of solute, or rather I should say the amount of solute in the molar solution is greater than molar solution. Okay. So which has higher concentration? 1 molar has higher concentration. We'll write 1 molar has higher concentration than 1 molar solution. 1 molar solution. Okay. Now let us see why it is having higher concentration. What is molarity? Tell me. Number of moles divided by volume of solutions in liter. Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So this will be 1000 ml of solution. Correct?
Yes,
Say it.
sir.
Okay. I can rewrite this as number of moles divided by 1000 ml of solvent minus some quantity, right? Because 1000 ml of solution will be 1000 ml. There will be what? This will be equal 1000 ml of solution minus this will be equal to what? Some minus some quantity. Wait a second. I should write it like this. Expensive. 1000 ml minus some quantity. This will give you the volume of solvent. Correct? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can I say that the denominator is less than 1000? Say it. All of you agree with this? Yes or no, please tell me. The denominator is going to be less than 1000 if I subtract something. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But if I look at molality, this will be equal to number of moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. That means it is equal to NB upon 1000 grams of water, I should say, solvent. 1000 grams of solvent. Now, when you are taking water, the universal solvent, in that case, what is going to happen? The volume of solvent in which NB amount of moles is added is less than 1000. Correct?
Yes, sir.
NB is present in less than 1000 ml of H2O. Okay. Now, in the case of water, 1000 ml is equal to 1000 grams, right? Yes or no? So in the case when we are taking 1 molal, if we are taking 1 molal, then NB is present in 1000 ml of H2O. Now we have got 2 different cases. एक है आपके पास number of moles of solute is present in less than 1000 ml. This is for molarity, and number of moles is present in exactly 1000 ml. This is molarity. What do you think, which is greater, number 1 or number 2? What do you think where the concentration? Number 1 में आपके पास concentration is going to be greater. All of you understood? Yes or no? Arisha, Martin, Sadika, Harsha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes.
Harsha, okay, Arisha, you understood? Okay, because it is less than 1000, this is equal to 1000. So obviously concentration किसका ज़्यादा है? 1 molar. Okay, so this is crucial. Sometimes they can ask you in MCQ. Okay, so now write the topic. Molecular formula.
Sir, can you scroll up once?
Okay, write this. Let me know what's done.
Done, sir.
Molecular formula and empirical formula. Okay, now what is the difference between molecular formula and empirical formula? Empirical formula tells you the exact ratio or the simplest whole number ratios of different elements that are present in a molecule. Okay, so let me write it first of all. The formula. Please write with me. the formula which gives the simplest whole number ratio of various elements in a molecule is called empirical formula. What is molecular formula? Please read. The formula which gives the actual number of each element, actual number of each element in a molecule is called molecular formula. For example, from classical, you may remember ethanoic acid, whose formula is CH3COOH. All of you remember this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, right now we are also telling something about the structure. We are not only telling you about the formula, we are also telling that CH3 here, then we have carbon which is bonded with double bond O, then it is bonded with OH. If I just want to write the molecular formula for this, then I will write carbon. How many carbon do I have? I have 2 carbons. How many hydrogens do I have? I have 4 hydrogens. And how many oxygens do I have? I have 2 oxygens. So this will be the molecular formula. And if I simplify it even more to the whole number ratios, as you can see, for each carbon, we have 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. So we have 2:4:2 ratio. Now I can simplify this even more, right? I can write the empirical formula of this as, for each carbon, I have 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. This is the molecular formula, and this is the empirical formula. You understood the difference between both of them? Yes or no? Please tell me, all of you. Arisha,
Yes,
Martin said
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, molecular formula will be equal to empirical formula multiplied by something, n into the empirical formula. So in this case, the n's value is what? What should I multiply to empirical formula to get molecular formula? I should multiply 2. So 2 carbon, 2 into 2, 4 hydrogens, and 2 into 1 oxygen, you will get 2 oxygens. Right? Now, right next. For example, you have molecular formula like this. C2H2. What will be the empirical formula for this? Tell me, guys, what should be the
pH.
empirical formula? CH, very good. And what is the value of n in this case?
2.
Very good. Okay. Also, n will be equal to the molecular formula mass that is generally the molar mass of the molecule. It is not, okay, wait a second. I should write or, otherwise it will look like a division sign. I should write here or, and when this is divided by empirical formula mass. Write this down, then you will do the questions. Usme aapko zyada samajh aayega. Let me know once you're done.
Done, sir.
Is anyone still writing? Please let me know.
No, I'm right.
Others, please write a question. A compound contains a compound contains 69.9% of iron and 30.1% of oxygen. Find the empirical formula of the compound.
Sir,
Yes, tell
is
me.
that 69.97 or 91?
It is neither 69.7 nor it is 69.21. It is 69.9%. Just to tell you guys, percentage का symbol ये नहीं होता है. Okay, this is wrong. Percentage का symbol ये. Okay, so this is percentage.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
The other one, 30.17.
This is 13.1%. Okay, done. So see, first of all, we will see how to do this question. First of all, you need to identify what are the elements of the compound. Tell me what are the elements in the compound?
Oxygen and iron.
Iron and oxygen.
Iron, iron, and we have oxygen. What is the percentage mass of both of them? 69. For Fe it is 69.9. For oxygen it is 30.1. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I want to calculate in terms of moles, then what do we have here in terms of moles? I have 69.9 divided by, what is the molar mass of iron? 56. Okay, 69.9 divided by 56. And what is the molar mass? Oxygen के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? You have 30.1. Molar mass of oxygen is equal to 16. Tell me what should be the value here and here. सेवेंटी ले लीजिए आप इसको 69.9 को 70 ले लीजिए and then calculate. थोड़ा calculation रहेगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है? और रखिए. A bit of calculation is here. You can take 70 for iron and you can take 30 for oxygen, and then you can tell me what is the answers that you are getting. I think 13 5s and 4s will be fine, right? 13 5s is 70. No, 13 5s is 65. 14, huh? 14 4s, 14 4s and 14 5s. Yes, Arisha, very good. I think that is correct. Okay, so if I approximate this to, first of all, I will approximate this to 70 upon 56, and this can I can approximate to 30 upon 60. Now 14 4s are 14 5s. 5 by 4, 5 ones are 5. Then we have how much remaining? 1. So point, then I have 10 remaining. 2s are 4 2s are 8. We have 2 remaining with a 0. So 4 5s are 20. 1.25. Now what about 30 upon 16? This will be 15 upon 8 and equal to 1.875 or something. 8 and then 7 4 5 7. Please see now 30 upon 16 is 1.875. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the ratios of mole is what? 1.25 is to 1.875. How to bring in this to whole numbers? Any idea? How to bring this in
Divide
whole
by the
numbers?
smallest number.
Yeah, well, we will divide by the smallest number. So we'll get the ratio. Smallest number is 1.25. So 1.25 divided by 1.875. And this will be sorry, my bad. 1.25 divided by 1.25. This will be 1.875 divided by 1.25. This will be equal to 1. And what will be this equal to? Tell me. What is the half of 125? What is the half of 125?
60.
12.5.
No. 125 father 12.5, 62.5, right? So if you add 62.5 here, or I should say 625 here, you will get 1.875, right? 1.25 plus 0.625. That means 1.25 into 1.5. एक बार and इसका आधा बार. That is equal to 1.875. So this will be equal to 1.5. So this is the ratio. Now,
So
I want to convert.
why are we dividing 1.25 by 1.25?
Because you want to take the ratios here. We want to make at least one of them as 1. I want to say for each mole of iron, how many moles of oxygen we have, or I have to bring it in the form for each mole of oxygen, we have this many moles of iron. Got my point? I'm saying I want to calculate the empirical formula, right? In formula, what do we have? In formula, we generally say, for example, if I write NaCl, that means for each mole of sodium, I have 1 mole of fluorine. If I write MgCl2, then I say for each mole of magnesium, how many moles of chlorine are there? For each mole of magnesium, how many moles of chlorine? Yes. For each mole of magnesium, how many moles of chlorine? Yes, Martin?
Yes, sir.
What did I ask?
For each moles of magnesium,
how many chlorine do we have? If I have 1 magnesium, then how many chlorines?
1 chlorine.
अरे 2 chlorine ना, MgCl2 का मतलब ही ये फॉर्मूले का मतलब है ना.
Yes, sir.
For each mole of aluminium, how many moles of chlorine do I have here in AlCl3?
3.
So whenever you write formula, you have to write, whenever we write the formula, ये आपके पास expression होना चाहिए. For each mole of one element, how many moles of other element do we have? Understood, Martin?
Yes, sir.
In order to bring to that ratio, I have to divide by the smallest number. Got it?
Yeah.
If I divide by 1.875, then this 1.875, this will be something 0 point something. 1.25 divided by 1.875, so that does not make sense, ना? तो जो छोटा नंबर उससे ये करते हैं, ऐसे अच्छा तो नहीं लगता है. For 1 mole of magnesium, I have half mole of chlorine, or I have 0.3 moles of chlorine. This does not sound good, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Got it? ठीक है. That is why we are dividing by the smallest number. Now ratio में आपके पास 1 and 1.5 आ गया. And then if I want to convert this to whole number, the whole ratio will be, you multiply this by 2 and this by 2. This will be 2, and then 1.5 into 2 will be equal to 3. So this is the simplest whole number ratio for Fe and iron. That is why the empirical formula will be equal to Fe2 and O3. All of you understood how to calculate, yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you please copy this down? Let me know once you're done, and then I can move on to the next question. Arisha, you calculated these without calculator, right?
Yes, sir.
Arisha, very good. Let me know once you're done, guys.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Looking at the table itself, tell me what are the steps that we have taken? What is the number one step? First of all, we calculated the number of moles, right? Calculate moles from percentage mass. Second, what did we do next? Calculate ratio by dividing moles of each element by smallest value of moles. ठीक है, तो moles के column में whatever the smallest value है, that you have to divide for each of them. Third, calculate whole number ratio calculate whole number ratio. Whole number ratio आपको ऐसे आ जाना चाहिए. For example, if I have 1:1.5, that means you have to multiply 2 in both of the cases. If I have 1:2.5, then I also have to multiply 2 for both of them. So you will get, you multiply 2 here and 2 here, you will get 2:5. Okay. So then you have to calculate from ratio to whole number ratio. Write the steps and then I will give you another question. All of you will solve this one, okay? Let me know if you get stuck or you need some help in calculation, or if you don't know the molar mass, then you can ask me. Okay, but please write the question. The elemental composition of a compound. The elemental composition of a compound. Elemental composition of a compound is 54.2% of carbon, comma 9.2% of hydrogen, comma 36.2% हो जाएगा ना, 36.6% of oxygen by mass. Calculate the empirical formula. Okay, make the table. And if you don't know the masses, then let me tell you. Mass of carbon is equal to how much?
12.
12. Hydrogen कितना होता है बताइए? Hydrogen.
One.
Mass of hydrogen. हाँ, very good. 1 होता है, ठीक है? 2 नहीं होता, 1 होता है. 1. And then mass of oxygen is equal to 16. So please solve this. Any difficulty, guys? Arisha, Martin, Siddiqa, and Shri. Harsha, any difficulty? Okay, fine. Some of them. Okay, fine. Arisha, no difficulty. What about others? Martin, Siddiqa, and
doing.
Harsha, you're doing?
1 second, sir. I'm doing it.
Doing it? Okay. Just tell me if you're not stuck, right? That's good. You can approximate things, okay? If too many decimals are there, you can approximate things.
Can approximate 54.2.
Yeah, approximate 54.2.
Can just take it as 54.
Yeah, you're taking as 50. See, for approximation, there is no rule. For approximation, the rule is practice. You try doing like weird approximations, you know? You start with, you get very comfortable with approximations.
36.6 as well.
36.6 को क्या कीजिएगा approximate as 37?
As 36.
I think that was not advisable, no? I mean, even 54.2 or 9.2 in सबको ये मत कीजिए, because carbon has a mass of even number, right? 12 होता है mass. So in that case, calculation is not going to vary much. 54 से आप कीजिए, like 54.2 लीजिए या 54 लीजिए, मतलब कुछ टफनेस में आपको मतलब डिफिकल्टी लेवल में कुछ चेंज नहीं आएगा. 54.2 and 54. Okay, I have got some answers here. Harsha has got something. Harsha, can you send me on WhatsApp how you have done this?
Okay, sure.
Harsha, थोड़ा सा आपने ना कहीं पे मिस्टेक कर दिया है. I just want to point that mistake out. Otherwise, mostly it is fine. Mostly it is fine. वो इस वजह से आप उसमें वहां पे शायद ये नहीं कर पाए. Whole number ratios में. But send me how you have done this. I will tell you where you have been wrong. What about others? Siddika and Arisha.
Can
Sir,
we
I sent my answer.
You have sent the answer.
Yes.
You have sent it to Learnivio. Please check now.
No, I sent it to you. Do you want me to resend?
Yeah, please resend it because I did not receive it. Okay.
Can we approximate 9.2?
Approximate and then देखते हैं ना, Martin. Let's keep that attitude right now. What do you think, Martin?
So are we approximating 9.2?
No, I am saying, see, approximated. Okay. If
Okay.
I will tell you, if you get the right answer, then it is fine. If you don't get the right answer, then you will understand. Okay, fine. इतना approximate नहीं किया जाता.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? Okay. Start with approximation. Okay. Siddhika, I think there is some problem in the Zoom because I see the notification, but I don't see your message. I don't know why it is happening. Can you send me on WhatsApp, Siddhika?
Okay, sir. 1 second.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, Harsha, the mistake that you have done here is carbon mole is fine. And yeah, see, when you are approximating for hydrogen, okay,
Yes, sir.
So I hope you know that the number of moles of oxygen is 2.28. So 2.28 को आपको approximate करके 2.3 करना चाहिए था, right?
Okay, sir.
Got it? वो
Yes,
एक
sir.
आपका थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक है. अगर if you do that 2.3 ना, then आपके पास 9.2 divided by 2.2 जो है ना, that will be equal to, right, 2.2. That will be equal to 4.18, something like that. It is very near to, you have to like to convert कीजिए whole number, so it is very near to 4. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so आपके पास वहां पे आ जाएगा 2, 4 and 1 टाइप से आंसर आ जाएगा, ठीक है. And Siddhika waiting for your answer. What about you, Arisha? Got the answer?
I'm doing so.
You're stuck somewhere?
Please, sir, I sent my answer on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp में Learnivio को या मुझे?
The Learnivio.
Learnivio को? Learnivio को?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. Just take my number so that later आपको इतना difficulty नहीं हो. Save my number.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Arisha, can you send me whatever you have done till now? On this number, on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
What about you, Martin?
Do we multiply by 2 at the end?
नहीं, ऐसे नहीं होता ना, मतलब आप कर लीजिए ना एक बार मार्टिन. You do what is intuitive to you. ऐसे पूछ करने से भी फायदा नहीं होगा.
Because I will like 2, 4 and
हाँ.
1.
Yeah, that is correct. Very good. ठीक है. That is correct. Exactly correct. Got everything right.
Sir, should I send the answer again to your number?
Yeah. Can you please send me if you can? Because I have not got anything from Learnivio till now. Arisha, I'm waiting for your answer also.
Yes, sir.
Siddhika, is that you? Do you just send me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Correct. Yes. Yeah, correct. Harsha, correct. Very good. Okay. Arisha, just waiting for you now. What are the masses? 54.2.
Sir, is it possible that Learnivio can send me your number because I'm unable to add you?
No. Just do you have a chat in which you can chat with yourself? Do you have some chat like that? In which you can, Arisha, I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking, do you have some chat in WhatsApp where you can send yourself some messages? No, as a
Yeah, me.
yeah,
Yes.
you have something like that. No, everyone has that. So
Yes.
उसमें आप ये नंबर भेजिए
Okay.
उस chat में, ठीक है? Then this number will come in blue, and when you click on this number, it will say chat with +917530990007. Click that, and then you
Yes.
can send the answer to me. This is 54.2%. This is 9.2%. And this is 36.6%, right? Otherwise, I should not write the percentages here. I should write the percentage mass percentage here. So if I talk about the number of moles, then 54.2 divided by 12, it will be equal to 4.5 something something. And for hydrogen, it will be equal to 9.2 something something. And for oxygen, it will be equal to 2.3 something something, right? And when I take the ratios in this,
Sir, for oxygen, isn't it 2.2?
it is 2.28 actually.
Yes.
Okay, but still, I mean, even if you take 2.2, also it is fine. For ratio here, you will get 4.5. I will divide by 2.3. So I will have 4.5 divided by 2.3, 9.2 divided by 2.3, and 2.3 divided by 2.3. Okay, so yes, good evening. I think this is Arisha. Arisha, send me whatever you have done till now. So 4.5 divided by 2.3, this will be approximately equal to 2. Twice of this. 2.3 का double होगा 4.6, but approximately हम इसको कह सकते हैं. And then if I talk about 2.3 and 9.2, then this will be equal to approximately equal to 4. And if I talk about, because 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12, right? So 8 plus 1.2 will be equal to how much? 9.2. Okay, so this is equal to 4. Then 2.3 divided by 2.3 will be equal to 1. So now carbon is C2, H4 and O. Okay, Arisha, let me see where you have done. कहाँ दिक्कत आ गई आपको? अच्छा, तो फिर सिंपल क्यों नहीं कर दिया आपने? 4.5 था, 9.2 था. The smallest is 2.23, right? Arisha?
Yes.
The smallest number in the percentage atomic mass is what? 2.23. है ना? 2.2875. You can simply write it as 2.3. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yes.
then it is the same thing like here as I have done.
Okay.
Got it? 4.5 divided by 2.3, that is approximately equal to 2.
Yes.
9.2 equal 4 and then 1. So this is the empirical formula.
Okay.
All of you got this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try this question. A compound has of X and Y has equal mass of them. Their atomic weights are 30 and 20 respectively. Molecular formula of the compound is. कैसे करेंगे इसको?
Sir, I don't get how to do this one.
Okay. देखिए एक यहाँ पे देखिए, you have been given the atomic weights, yes or no? All of you tell me.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, क्या नहीं दिया हुआ है आपको? मतलब ऊपर में हम लोग और we use many things, इसमें से एक चीज atomic mass होता है. What is not given here?
So
Mass
mass
percentage.
ठीक है, लेकिन mass percentage they have not given it, but they have also given it. Read this sentence. Read this once more. First sentence में आपको दिया हुआ है. What is the mass percentage? दिखा?
30% and 20%.
No. How many percent? What percent? Sorry, Martin.
30% and 20%.
They're
No. In the
equal.
So would it be 50?
a compound of X and Y has equal mass of them. That means percentage mass of X is equal to 50 and percentage mass of Y is also equal to 50. Got it? अब कर लेंगे आगे.
So how?
Right. Read the first sentence, Arisha.
So yeah, so we're assuming it.
No, we are not. Oh, okay. Can you please read it loudly? The first sentence.
A compound of X and Y has equal mass of them if their
That's it. That's it. Wait. That's it.
Okay.
A compound of X and Y has equal mass of them. What does that mean?
They both have equal mass.
In a compound, है ना? एक compound है X और Y. अगर उसमें से एक X का mass, let us suppose it is equal to 20, तो Y का mass भी कितना होगा?
20.
Tell me. 20 है ना?
Yeah.
That means और compound का mass कितना हो जाएगा?
Come on.
Sorry.
Sorry, sir.
I'm asking what will be the mass of the compound, whole compound?
40.
40. तो X का percentage mass कितना होगा? What percentage of mass is in X and what percentage is in Y? 50-50, no?
20.
No, not 20-20. I'm not talking about the absolute terms. See, हम 50% बोल रहे हैं X है और 50% हम बोल रहे हैं Y है, according to this statement. Equal mass of them. बात समझ में आ रही? हाँ. आप सिर्फ वो बोल रही. Equal mass of them का क्या मतलब होगा?
Equal mass. They both got equal mass. Equal weight.
Not equal weight. A compound में जो mass है ना, वो दोनों का same है.
Sorry, sir.
In the compound, they have same mass.
Okay.
Okay. For example, if I say, let us suppose, what should I take here? Carbon dioxide के ऊपर हम ले, ठीक है? CO2. Carbon की mass यहाँ पे क्या है? 12. And what is the mass of oxygen? Total mass of oxygen here?
16.
32.
Yeah.
सही है?
Yes.
Okay. And this is 44. So I can say the percentage mass of carbon is equal to 12 upon 44 into 100.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the compound X and Y has equal mass, यानी कि X का जितना mass है उतना ही Y का mass है inside the compound, not individually. When I take X, then इसका mass 30 है, and when I take individually Y, then its mass is 20. Right, Arisha?
Okay, yes, sir.
But inside the compound, they are having equal mass. That means the mass percentage of X is 50 and the mass percentage of Y is 50. Y कितना contribute कर रहा है compound में with respect to mass, Arisha? According to the first statement.
20.
नहीं, 20 तो atomic है ना? Atomic में तो compound आया ही नहीं. बात समझ में आ रही है?
But there isn't any given value for it, right?
They have given na
Where?
this statement.
But value नहीं given है ना? How are we
Value
just supposed to determine it by knowing that they have equal mass?
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying absolute value ना. हम तो percentage की बात कर रहे हैं ना. Compound का mass अगर 100% है, ठीक है? और इसमें से X और Y की masses क्या equal हैं?
Okay, yeah, yes.
ठीक है? तो
Yes.
X कितना percentage होगा?
50.
और Y कितना percentage होगा?
50.
हमने कुछ assume किया या फिर जो statement है उसी को हमने maths में लिखा?
जो statement है उसी को लिखा.
हमने कुछ नहीं assume किया? समझ में आ रही है बात अरीशा?
Yes.
Now can you calculate what is the molecular formula?
Oh, okay.
ठीक है? नहीं, no problem. It happens.
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Okay. Yes.
अच्छा, ये आपको लगा हमने आंसर बता दिया क्या?
Yeah, I got confused.
No, this is not the answer. ये तो start है. आंसर आप कैलकुलेट मास परसेंटेज. ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम. बाकी लोग यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे थे? बातें सुन रहे थे या फिर आगे कैलकुलेट किया कुछ? हर्षा एंड सिद्दीका एंड मार्टिन.
I calculated.
Calculated. Very good, Harsha. Siddhika, what about you?
I calculated.
Calculated ना? तो भेजिए फिर आंसर आप लेकिन चैट में नहीं भेज पा रहे आंसर. Let me see if I can chat with you on the Zoom. Can you see this, Siddhika?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, so maybe reply in the Zoom chat. So yes, very good. Harsha, very good. I think that answer is correct. Martin, what about you?
I'm doing, sir.
Doing? Okay. Take 2 more minutes, guys.
Sir, I sent my answer.
नहीं आ रहा आंसर. आंसर आ ही नहीं रहा आपका. Okay. Can you text me in WhatsApp of Siddiqa? What's the answer that you're getting?
Okay, sir.
I don't know why Zoom is just acting wild now. I said no. Take 2 more minutes, right? Yeah. Let's see. 2 more minutes. Okay, so Siddiqa. Yeah, very good, Siddiqa. Correct. Very good. Okay. Arisha, हो रहा है आपसे?
Yeah, sir.
Martin, what about you? Are you stuck?
I'm almost not.
Okay, going on. Okay.
Is it X2, Y3?
अच्छा. करेक्ट आंसर है मार्टिन, लेकिन थोड़ा सा आप ना चैट में बता दिया कीजिएगा. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. या दैट इज करेक्ट. वेरी गुड. अरीशा, क्या आंसर आया आपका?
Doing so.
Doing. अरीशा, कहाँ तक किया आपने, बताइए. गॉट दी मोल्स? ओह, अच्छा कर लिया आपने.
So I'm getting a big value of 50 by 30.
मार खाइएगा आप, मार. बिग वैल्यू होती है 50/30.
No, I'm getting a big value.
ये बिग होती है. दिस इज बिग. दिस इज 5/3 ना अरीशा?
Yeah.
तो
No, but
कहाँ
like
बिग
the
है?
value, I mean the number of digits.
नहीं है क्या. कौन सा आपका ये हो जाएगी, पुल डाउन हो जाएगी. ठीक है, आप अभी आप 6th 7th क्लास 50/30 को 5/3 लिख सकते हैं ना. क्या
Yes,
इसमें
yes.
बड़ी बात है. ठीक है, 5/3 रहने दीजिए. दिस इज यू आर गेटिंग फॉर x, राइट?
Yeah.
एंड y के लिए क्या मिल रहा है आपको? 50 अपॉन,
2.5.
ये मिल रहा है आपको 5/2. करेक्ट है?
Yes.
विच इज स्मॉलर, 5/3 और 5/2?
5 by 2.
विच इज स्मॉलर, 5/3 और 5/2?
5 by 2.
विच इज स्मॉलर, 5/3 by 5/2?
Sorry.
विच इज स्मॉलर, 5/3 और 5/2?
5 by 2.
अरे 10-12 आपसे पूछ रहे तो मतलब दूसरा आंसर होगा ना. थोड़ा सोचिए, बताइए अरीशा.
5/3.
5/2 अभी भी?
5/3
पक्की बात? समझ में आया या फिर आपने ऐसे ही बोल दिया?
नहीं समझ आया।
समझ आया? नहीं समझ में आया, समझ में आया?
नहीं समझ आया।
नहीं समझ में आया, डिवाइड करके देखिए।
ओके ओके ओके। यस 5/3।
ठीक है, पक्की बात?
यस।
ठीक है, तो 5/3 को दोनों में डिवाइड करेंगे, सही है?
यस।
तो 5/3 डिवाइड बाई 5/3 विल बी इक्वल टू, ये आपके पास रेशियो में अगर आ जाए हम, ये हो जाएगा 1। ठीक है, नॉट दिस 5/2 डिवाइड बाई 5/3।
यस।
ठीक है, क्या हो जाएगा? ये 5 और 5 कैंसिल होगा या नहीं होगा, क्या लगता है? जायज है, ना जायज है? हलाल है, हराम है?
सर आई एम
कैंसिल कर
सॉल्विंग
सकते
इन
हैं?
पॉइंट्स।
अरे पॉइंट्स छोड़ के ना, यहाँ आ जाइए आप, डेसिमल में हम कर रहे हैं तो छोड़िए पॉइंट्स पर।
ओके।
काटने में आपको मजा नहीं आता? काटने में मजा आता है कि नहीं आता, बताइए? है ना? तो हाँ, तो डू दोज थिंग्स विच आर, मतलब इसमें मजा आता है, तो इसमें आप काट दीजिए इसको। 5/5 कर सकते हैं या नहीं कर सकता है? क्या लगता
कर
है आपको?
सकते हैं।
कर सकता है, पक्की बात, या फिर थोड़ा सा आपको कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है?
क्या कर सकते हैं?
थोड़ा कर सकता है ना, पक्की बात? ठीक है, ये
यस
आ गया क्या आपके पास? 1/2 डिवाइड बाई 1/3, सही है? क्या
यस।
इसको हम 3/2 लिख सकते हैं? आपको दिख रहा है या फिर थोड़ा और एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा? यू नीड टू सॉल्व इन बिटवीन स्टेप्स, या यू कैन सी दैट इज 3/2.
नो कैन यू सॉल्व प्लीज?
Yeah, I can solve it, no problem. So I can write it as 1/2 into 3/1.
यस।
Or rather, if you want it more, then I can write 1/2 divided by 1/3. Then I will take the reciprocal and
नो नो
change.
नो।
Okay, fine. Okay. So 3/2 लिख सकते हैं, right?
या ओके।
Okay. Now, if I want to make this into ratios, here I have a denominator of 2, so I have to multiply here 2, and I also have to multiply here 2 because we are talking about ratios. So x will be equal to 2, and 2 and 2 will be getting cancelled, and this will be equal to 3.
यस
Make sense?
यस।
Okay. So the answer will be third option. ठीक है? चलिए, please छापिए। Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Arisha, done?
यस सर।
ठीक। एक सवाल अब ऐसा कर लेते हैं जिसमें वी आर गोइंग टू यूज द एन, और वहां पे एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला से मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला भी निकालना होगा। ठीक है, सो चलिए, इट इज लाइक कैलकुलेट द एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला। Wait a second. Let me think. एक सवाल याद है अभी आपको जिसमें आया था C2H4O? एक सवाल था ना जिसमें ये आया था C2H4O, या दिस क्वेश्चन, राइट?
Yes, sir.
We just
Yes.
did this question, right? So in that question, if the molar mass of compound is 88 units, 88 units, then calculate the molecular formula. ठीक है, आपको बताते थे empirical formula क्या आया था हमारे पास? Empirical formula was equal to C2H4O. ठीक है, so here you need to calculate the n. n कैसे calculate होगा? You can calculate n by dividing the molecular formula mass, जो कि 88U है, and empirical formula mass. So you have to calculate the empirical formula mass. ये बताइए कितना आ रहा है in the Zoom chat. And Siddhika, you will send the empirical formula mass इसका in my WhatsApp.
Yes. Okay.
Empirical formula mass समझ में आ रहा है ना क्या होगा? कार्बन का हो जाएगा 12 into 2 plus 4 plus 60. ठीक है, empirical formula है, उस पे आप मास निकाल दीजिए, empirical formula mass आ गया। समझ में आ रहा है आपको अरीशा?
Yes, sir.
मजा आ रहा है आपको?
Yeah.
ओके, वेरी गुड। अभी हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में पढ़ेंगे स्टोशियोमेट्री। स्टोशियोमेट्री में सवाल तो आपसे ऐसा होगा कि क्या बताएं, लेकिन हाँ फिर आप ये मत कीजिएगा 50/30 इज बिग नंबर ना, वो सब नहीं होगा अब, ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
अभी तो आप लोग का रिजल्ट नहीं आया होगा ना?
नहीं.
नहीं आया। अरीशा आपने क्या लिया था, स्टैंडर्ड मैथ्स और बेसिक मैथ्स?
Standard.
मार्टिन, व्हाट अबाउट यू?
I was standards.
स्टैंडर्ड। सिद्दीका?
Standard.
हर्षा?
Standard, sir.
All of you are standard, okay. What was the most difficult chapter in maths in your 10th standard?
Trigonometry. Last exercise.
Same here, sir. Trigonometry, last exercise.
Okay. Martin, what about you?
I think it's the next area calculations at times.
Sorry, what?
The trigonometry proof questions.
Oh, proof is the same thing, last exercise. Siddhika, आपका भी?
Yep, sir.
NCERT is bad in that manner कि उसमें questions के जो arrangement है ना, it's not very good. Like I have seen, like even in chemistry, it is not very good कि वो मतलब topic wise और level wise सवाल को नहीं रखते हैं कि मतलब पहले आसान फिर थोड़ा हार्ड फिर थोड़ा उस लेवल में जाना चाहिए। एक क्वेश्चन एकदम आसान रहेगा, फिर उसके बाद ऐसा क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा कि उसमें आपको पता नहीं लाइक एल्जेब्राइक आइडेंटिटीज होती है ना, ए क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब है ना, ए प्लस बी का स्क्वायर में से आपको 2ab वाला करना पड़ेगा, सो मेनी थिंग्स लाइक दैट। उस हिसाब से थोड़ा सा टफ है, अदरवाइज दैट एक्सरसाइज इज टफ। आई मीन आई विल नॉट say that it is not tough, it is tough. Is that so? What is the value of n, Siddhika?
Sorry, sir.
n की value of what is the value of n that you got? Can you write in the WhatsApp? n की value क्या मिली है आपको? n की value हर्ष अरीशा आपकी n की value सही है and हर्षा your answer is correct. n n ही नहीं पता इनको तो। एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला मास कितना है आपका? सिद्दीका बताइए, सिद्दीका व्हाट इज द एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला? हाँ ठीक है, हमने देख लिया। व्हाट इज एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला मास?
44.
44 कैसे आ रहा है आपका? एम्पिरिकल 44, हाँ ठीक 44 है, माय बैड 44। सो मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला इज इक्वल टू n इंटू एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला होता है ना, ठीक है?
Yes.
व्हाट इज n? n इज इक्वल टू मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला मास डिवाइड बाय एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला मास, सही है?
Yes.
ओके, सो 88 डिवाइड बाय 44 इज इक्वल टू 2, सही है?
Yes, sir.
सो मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला, यस सर तो बोल रही हैं आप, लेकिन मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला विल बी इक्वल टू C 4 into, sorry not 4, 2 into C2H4O, ये हो जाएगा 2 to the 4 C4H8 and O2 ना।
Sir.
हाँ सर बताइए, क्या गलती कर दी आपने सिद्दीका?
Molecular formula में.
मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला में क्या ले लिया आपने? मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला
I ended up adding another.
ओह आपने कुछ और ऐड कर दिया, ठीक है, आपने 44 और ऐड कर दिया शायद ना।
Yes, sir.
कोई बात नहीं, sometimes it happens. चलिए प्लीज राइट दिस डाउन those who have not written and
So what's the final answer?
sorry
The final answer.
This is the final answer. No? C4H8O2.
Okay, okay.
आपका क्या आया?
No, nothing.
कहाँ गलती की आपने? Miss Martin, you did not get this answer. You said no.
I mean, now I got some.
समझ में आ गया आपको. Okay, that's